What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today we're talking about the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports again. So, for those of you guys who may not know, we're talking about the modded lobbies and I guess the main, you know, perpetrator of the lobbies. So, there's a huge controversy going on right now about this modder in particular. His name is C isn't Sharp. I'm not going to be showing any pictures because the guy got doxxed. So the guy got doxxed pretty quickly. I mean, it took him a couple of days to find out who this guy is, address doxed, pictures, like yeah, I mean, it would have surprised me if people know his blood type by now. But I mean, yeah, so this guy, Season Sharp, he's basically been apparently he was an issue in the original Black Ops 2 lobbies on PlayStation, and now he's on the new ports for PS4, PS5. So allegedly he transferred over, and he's just, from what people are understanding and their run-ins with this guy, because there have been major you know major like profile incidences with this dude, like Tim the Tan Man got hit, on live stream, and a few others. And from my understanding, basically the dude sits in lobbies all day. So he sits in a ground war right, ground war lobby, and basically as soon as people join in, you get thrown into max prestige, and then you are unable to play the game anymore. From my understanding is once you are level 55, prestige 16, which doesn't exist for those of you who may not know, you end up basically getting locked out, and it'll brick accounts. In some cases it'll brick accounts. So that has been the big widespread issue going on in the modded lobbies, the Black Ops 2 lobbies. So people are pretty upset about it. So aside from other reports of people saying they've been, demoted and stats reset, obviously, like I said, they've been maxed out and basically bricked their accounts where they can't play anymore. And there have also been incidences of obviously people getting, taken offline, right? So they're getting taken out of the game, kicked off PSN network because they're getting, what's it called? I can't remember the name, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm talking about when they take your internet down. All right. So that's basically some of the stuff that's been going on. But I guess from the primary reports, it is this C isn't Sharp guy. But there have also been conflicting reports that it may not actually be him, and that it may actually be someone else pretending basically to be him. I'm not really sure. There's just conflicting reports. But as of right now, people basically, the solution that has come up is if you get into a lobby with this dude, immediately just back out or close the game. And if you do get booted by this dude, and this is for those of you who maybe are playing the ports, and if you guys do get into a lobby and you find yourself getting, fully ranked, basically breaking your account from being able to play, from what everyone is saying, don't do anything else and basically just shut off or quit your game. Shut off your console or quit your game, and then restart it back up, and that should reset your stats, because it hasn't basically like set your stats in stone. So I don't know if that's true, but and people are saying that it happens really fast. So like it can happen in seconds. So if you are paying attention when you're getting into the lobbies, just be quick about it. But yeah, allegedly there have been reports that Activision has already acknowledged the issue, and they are trying to investigate potential solutions for accounts that have been incorrectly promoted that way or modded into that way. And allegedly they already banned the guy who's doing it, but I don't believe it. Like I said, right now, basically what X is doing, what everybody on X is doing, is they're basically just going after the guy for the doxing and all that stuff. So it's it's spilled over. There's been a spillover event because of the whole situation. But overall, I think this whole situation just highlights how poorly these ports were done, how rushed they were, and it's not going good. It is not going good for PS4, PS5 guys who are playing these ports. And in all honesty, is the game even safe to play right now? Because there's also reports now popping up saying that Black Ops 1 is starting to see some spillover of modders going into Black Ops 1 and doing the same thing there. So the question is are either of these two ports safe? Were these rushed to market? And I think that's exactly what happened. I think they rushed them to market. They had a bad COD year, right? So they rushed them to save their revenue and save their numbers. And they brought an unfinished product to market, which has led to this situation, which has led to them, you know, letting this happen. Because this is all Activision's fault. This is all Iron Galaxy's fault. This is the entire development team that built this. It's all their faults for allowing this to happen. You know, so it's a really sad situation. Like I said, all I can tell you if you are on this, playing these games is if you see this guy, back out and hope for the best. I have heard, you know, like reports from people I know personally who are playing the ports and they are saying the same thing. Yes, you do get into modded lobbies from time to time. You do got to back out. So that's all I've got to hear to be like, yeah, they rushed this. They rushed it and it is what it is. But yeah, so that's currently the backlash, or not backlash, but that's currently the current controversy of what's going on. And it is crazy because I'm telling you, I'm like I said, I'm not going to show like anything. But yeah, the guy got doxxed, everything. Like, dude, people are going after this guy on X. You can look it up yourself if you're interested, but yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe as it helps me out. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.